Good afternoon. My name is Latrina. Yesterday, while attending a Frederick Keys game with my sons, I saw an ad that you had there, and I wanted to reach out because I've been making these custom videos to help our local businesses to improve their online presence. There's no charge for these videos. I'm not selling anything in them, and I'm making these as a courtesy to bring value and service to our community after the pandemic. Your feedback, however, is very important. So if it wouldn't be too ridiculous, if you can send me a quick email, let me know if you thought the tips and tricks were helpful. Or if you have feedback for me, that would be great. I just want to make sure these videos are actually serving a purpose and bringing value to our community. So let me get started. In the short video, I will cover content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. I'll go over your company's online presence and make recommendations for improvement. Content, of course, is anything that's on your website, such as your words, your images, videos, or any other media. It's important to have sufficient amount of content so that you can get the relevant keywords onto your website. Ideally, 1,500 words is the preference for Google on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. Citations are the listings that you get on Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. I do have an example here on the screen for you. It's merely your business name, your address, and your phone number. And you want to have as many of these throughout the internet as you can get, and preferably even more than your competition. Then there are backlinks, and these are the placement of your website address on other websites. So if you have Facebook, Yelp, LinkedIn, Instagram, any of those, these are directing traffic back to your website. And the more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. But of course, you want to make sure your backlinks are relevant to your line of work. Because Google places high emphasis on how many backlinks, relevant backlinks a website has. The more backlinks you have, the more validation you get, and you're perceived by Google to be an expert in your field. So let's take a look at your online presence. So when I go to iHire, your homepage is very scarce. It doesn't have very much information. And as you recall, I mentioned that Google prefers at least 1,500 words on your homepage. You may say, like, why do I need that much content? Well, when you have sufficient content, this allows Google to stay on your website longer. It gives their bots enough time to scour your website, grab your keywords, and be able to figure out how to rank you and to place you in front of viewers when they're searching for your services in Google. Okay, so the more time Google spends on your website, the more ranking you get. So 1,500 words is really what sets you apart from your competition. You want to make sure you do that. And again, it gives you an opportunity to embed the important keywords for the services that you are providing. When we go right now into Google and do a search for employment agency, Frederick, Maryland, of course, we get all of the ads at the top. Those are the paid ads. They're okay to have, but they're not necessarily going to grab you your clients. A lot of people do have ad blockers on their computers, so they won't even see those. The prime real estate is here in the map pack. 30 to 40% of the actual traffic occurs here. This is where people are making decisions. You can see the Experian, Aerotech, and Manpower are listed as Google's top ranking businesses right now. But if you follow some of the tips that I give you, you will become more competitive and you can grab your spot here in this map pack as well. The other areas that are important are the first 1 to 3 pages in Google. If you're listed anywhere outside of that, you're really not getting a lot of eyes on your page. Most people are impatient and they're making decisions quickly in Google. So first page and ideally here in the map pack is where you want to be. We look at your data, we see that you do have quite a few backlinks. It's not terrible, and actually you are having a popularity ranking of 64 out of 1 to 100. But what's happening is it looks like your organic keywords aren't necessarily ideal. They're not the ones that are capturing people's attention. A lot of them are very national oriented. They're like specific to your company name. I'm hiring. These are not buyer intent or client intent keywords. They can be taking people to websites that are catering to giving advice on finding a job, but they're not necessarily getting the clients that you want. Like I said, you have a lot of iHire keywords, which a lot of people are not going to be typing in iHire when they're searching for an employment agency or a hiring agency, right? Or recruitment agency. They're going to be looking recruitment agency in Frederick, Maryland, recruitment agency in Middleton, Maryland, recruitment agency in Gaithersburg, Maryland, whatever your location, whatever areas you serve, those are the type of buyer intent keywords that you want to get. And let me show you why it's important. Because if we take a look at one of your top competitors like Sperian in Frederick, Maryland, we can see that in the past week, you've been getting like about 53 clicks a day, 2,900 clicks a day, which is really good, right? But when you compare it to your competition, they're getting 47,000 clicks a day, 26,000 clicks a day, 44,000 clicks a day in Google. And that's a wide gap. And if you do some of the things that I am suggesting, I'm sure you will close that gap significantly. Again, content is very important. You want to get Google onto your website. You want Google to spend time on your website so that they can validate you, they can see you as a legitimate business, and they can bring viewers to your website. They can get the eyes on your website, okay? You also want to get keywords that are relevant. Keywords that, not the keywords that you think are important, but the keywords that people are actually typing into Google to search for your services, to search for your business, okay? Those are my suggestions for you. I don't want to go on and on. I did promise this would be a short video. I do hope that it's helpful to you. I'm doing this, like I said, because I'm trying to bring value to our community and help small businesses. And I saw your ad at the Frederick Keys game. So I thought, well, let me reach out and see how they're doing online and maybe give them some pointers. Hopefully this has been helpful. Please shoot me an email. Let me know that you watched it. Let me know if you thought it was helpful. If it was a waste of your time, tell me that too, so that I can continue to make these in a way that is helpful to our community. Thank you for your time. I wish you much success and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.